Wow. The Tigreal is gone. The Minotaur is gone. Carmilla is still there for Dreams.
All right. Well, big, massive factor right here is the Fighter and the Sushin. That makes a very dangerous combo, man, for RRQ. The trio mid, at least, that has been so important, meaning as, let's say, an Edith or Ruby, an Alpha, and the Sushin. You can expect a lot of aggression coming in from the early game. Level 1 and level 2, the Sushin already gets online. Spammable abilities for long durations. But look at the counter, man. 3 Purifies for the side of EVOS.
Ooh, a lot of graph towards RRQ here. 2 very interesting draft has been brought out for Rex Vacuum Kill and also EVOS Glory. Who is going to win? It is chapter 32 of this book, of this rivalry. It's RRQ versus EVOS once again.
We'll see if we will have revenge or repeat from season 13. RRQ Shoshi with a completely different lineup that we've been talking about. Rins, Dairon, and Edok. Even Sutsujin. Only Skylar really being the only member that was left from the last lineup. Meanwhile for EVOS, same lineup for them. They did not change anything. We saw Panzer and Doma yesterday, but in the big match they decided to go with the good old Dreams and Brands.
You see that Rins is trying to find some kind of advantage, some kind of knowledge here, going into the jungle of Annabelle, but won't be able to find anything just yet. Dairon rotates in to get that litho very early on though, immediately securing it, allowing Sutsujin to go for a different path. And even in the gold lane, you're seeing Skylar just do Skylar things. Somehow, able to still go aggressively against Brands, who is on the Roger with the basic emblem and the Master Assassin still. So Brands is definitely trying to go in aggressively in this gold lane, trying to get an advantage. Whereas for Rins, tenacity with the agility. It's all about the crowd control. It's all about sticking to your opponents and still being tanky enough. For the built-in sustain, gonna be dangerous for EVOS, but they're playing this early game relatively well.
Seems like that basic common emblem has been the meta here for the gold laners of this day. Even Amon used it on a Moskov, so for all you guys gold laners out there, you can copy it. Meanwhile, though, Sutsujin.
The Spear of Alpha together with Edok there, forcing out the Purify from Dreams early.
On the other side though, trap for Dairon on the top side. The wave is pushing in favor of RRQ, so Fluffy is just waiting in on it, but Dairon will not bite on that situation. Both teams playing it very patient.
Yep. Very patient. Looking at the spell, Sarashi, 3 Purifies, compared to RRQ that has 4 Flicker. So you can see the importance of Purify against this kind of CCs. Meanwhile though, Push of Blood. But Sutsujin is able to escape with the Spear of Alpha. Rins still has the beacon, utilize it to get out. And there, Earth Shatter into the onward. Dairon level 4, Fluffy not there just yet. Instant rotation from RRQ to secure a neutral objective. The good old utility jungler from Sutsujin wins out against the assassin. Meanwhile, Dreams in trouble.
No Purify this time. Spear of Alpha, I'm offended, and then you get picked up and slammed to the ground by that Juicin.
Hold on though, that was that talent prediction. None of us predicted EVOS to win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, for once, I'm not really that special. Usually I'm the odd one out, but hey, it's a different season, it's a different time, and this Sushin definitely makes this game feel so different. But look at Sutsujin, man, winning in the clear game as well, and the mid lane is just so strong right now. As Rich Pool's talking back.
Forcing out a dominator, Sen could stun down. Rins flickers out still. Sutsujin jumping in, putting some damage back on. Both mid laners here having to recall, but Clocken, he definitely got the better value trade there. Doesn't have to burn his skill. Annabelle walks forward. I think he did steal the gold crab away.
Something that you don't really see very often. 2 mid laners duking it out in a mid lane in the early game. And right now, RRQ, it is a lead, 200 gold lead, but it is easily catchable with this kind of composition. Annabelle still no conversion towards kills just yet, using that Hayabusa in early game.
Well, a big benefit right here is the fact that RRQ can get an extra 17 gold every single time Clocken carelessly calls in a Nightmare spawn. For now though, I think for both teams, it's a very interesting situation right here, because EVOS wants to get going with the Hayabusa, but RRQ, they have the Tsushin that's kind of neutralizing all the aggressive things that EVOS can do on the map for now.
Oh, Skylar wanting to really clear this wave there, pops into ultimate. He will be able to Brands. Like the pounce to the front, Skylar gonna be chunked quite low, but Skylar returns the damage back onto Brands. And then he proceeds to recall, both teams setting up for the turtle.
That's just Skylar things, not backing up, but look at the top side.
Great setup from Dyra, now penalty zone, lock both of them down, so Jin, send it go back, Fluffy, force the flicker away. Rins was about to pick him up.
That is a huge advantage for RRQ. Meanwhile, though, Dreams in trouble. No, Susujin. Green light to retreat this one.
First blood coming down, Annabelle walking forward, shadow kill! Oh! Quad Dominator's a set, taking him down, now the Spear of Alpha, Susujin still winning the retreat battle! Annabelle, no quad shadow, Rins goes into the Dominator's ascent now also, wow, amazing beacon with a Lantern Flare! But Klokun, that damage on Zask is nothing you can ignore.
There you go, if you're wondering why Jushin is always banned in MPL Indonesia, that is the reason. A teamfight that looked really bad after that Curse of Blood from Dreams turned instantly by the stunts, by the knockups of this hero.
One thing that the Sushin lacks is damage output, and you're seeing that kind of favoring the side of EVOS right there. The fact that they're kind of going back and forth, but despite the fact that Rins is left alone, just melting everyone down with that Lantern Flare, it's just not enough damage, at least for now. You're really relying on that tankiness, being annoying, and being more of a crowd control source and a utility tool. The throw aspect of that Lantern Flare actually is quite far. It's a very good setup tool to go for pickoffs and the like. But for now, looking at the items, it's a Thunderbolt finish for Dyron, so it's going to be an aggressive Edith with a lot of damage to throw around. Going to be having a showdown with Annabelle on the top side, though. At RRQ with the rotations, man.
Also looking at the itemization for Fluffy, already a different approach from the previous loop that uses War Axe and also Coin Swings, going for that Dominant Eyes for that debuff on healing.
Oh, good steal from Sutsujin, and Dyron walks up, punishing Fluffy, who rotated into the mid lane. So now up top, they might actually be able to get a turret.
Wow. Wait a minute. That's just way too much pressure from Rins in the mid lane. The fact that EVOS just rotated all the way to the bot side. Not even setting up for a play right there. RRQ with a free turret, and still the setup advantage for the turtle. I'm afraid it does not land from Edok, but at the same time, look at Rins getting kind of low. Might be dangerous if you consider that the turtle fight is coming up in 8 seconds.
Yeah, now Tyron and crew. Susujin already in the vicinity.
2 levels ahead.
Yeah, once again, Annabelle has to play the catch-up. He has to use his quad shadow to be able to get a steal or maybe a kill, but he's already down 2 levels. This is not looking good for EVOS Glory.
Good hold on the turtle though by Fluffy here. Now they decide to walk up forward. Edok gonna be taking that damage. Penalty zone from Fluffy. Good Spear of Alpha displacing Fluffy, now caught in the midst of it all, isolated from the team, picked up, Sutsujin takes him down. Annabelle picks up the turtle, Edok gonna be engaged upon by Brands. Crimson Beacon not enough to get himself out of that shadow kill. Annabelle picking up the kill, making it equal in kills, but they get the value off of the neutral objective. Meanwhile, though, Skylar got the turret.
Beautiful set by Fluffy, countered with that Skylar split push. Actually pretty much shoot Sutsujin away from the vicinity and actually winning out on the fight too. So 2 birds with 1 stone for EVOS Glory, but they're still down about, what, 600 gold lead.
Oh no, he doesn't want to be careful, he wants to be reckless! Walks over to Brands now, pops in a Primal Rat, and he is able to escape! Just with Skylar and Edok coming his way. Well played, Dyron.
Get baited. Dyron with the stand there. The menacing stand down. The staring Brands, daring him to go even further. Now with that momentum shift again, 60 seconds to the next neutral objective. RRQ are definitely looking into the jungle, looking into that mid lane turret as well. They have had Rins being so aggressive so far, but she hasn't really been able to translate that lead to the other lanes as easily. And in the grand scheme of things, Annabelle is still keeping up in levels to Susujin, only below by 1 level. So all things considered, it's only a 1k gold lead for RRQ. They gotta be real careful right here, because the late game from the side of EVOS ain't too shabby themselves.
Right, I'm offended now into the melt down, but it's not actually, Dreams hasn't got melted down. Dyron now the Primal Wrap, Fluffy gonna be taken very, very low. The Crimson Beacon is Skylar! Slowly but surely they melt them down. It was very slow, but they finally got that one. It's traded for Dyron though, so it's not that much of value, still equal.
Yep, EXP for EXP. An interesting rotation here coming in from Annabelle once again, using that far lane to farm up for himself. Expect RRQ to kind of use that to their advantage after what happened in the early minutes. Tyron and Sutsujin ganging up on Annabelle in the top lane, and then resulted towards a turret. They might do the same right now.
At the bottom wave, it's kind of equal, but I feel like it's slightly favoring EVOS, perhaps. There's a turret on the bottom side there, though, so RRQ have a lot more freedom to just stay on the top side right here, and then pressure. Rins, as always, wants to be annoying, but she needs to be careful now. Again and again, he's been kind of caught out of position. That's how it goes when you play the Tsushin, but you can always be a bit more careful, especially with the amount of burst damage that's available from the side of EVOS.
Oh, they want to place this.
Yeah, Skylar, I mean, to be fair, with the alpha and the carry.
Oh!
Finds it! I'm offended! Predominant Sen gets placed out perfectly. Rins now. That's a Crimson Beacon to the back, but will be caught all alone still. Skylar is still there.
Oh!
And together with Dyron is wreaking havoc! Dyron picking up a double. That's a 2,000 gold lead now in the hands of the Kings. Annabelle, Quad Shadow in, gets caught by the Don't Run Wolf King. Goes for the Shadow kill. Iandok taking a whole lot of damage. Or Shadow Dyron! Again, well timed as Sutsujin gets rid of him. RRQ Hoshi with an overwhelming win in the 10th minute of the game.
The debutant's making a statement, safe to say. He answered the doubts, Edok with a beautiful set on towards Fluffy and Clocken. And that made RRQ have their way with EVOS Glory at that fight just now. About 3.8k gold lead, and they're looking to amass much more with this Lord.
3 purifiers, and it doesn't even matter. The damage comes in so quick, so swiftly, and Dreams, once again, caught up position. Edok has been very decisive with his engages right here. EVOS are definitely taking notice. And look at his play towards the purple buff, though. EVOS are not letting it go without a fight.
Purple buff. It's looking to Sutsujin, I believe. Who takes it?
It's Annabelle.
It's Annabelle?
Yep.
Annabelle has one.
Yeah.
All right.
He did.
It was a great try. Now with the Lord, let's see what RRQ can get, because you can see the potential here for them to really punish any kind of defend attempt is so massive for RRQ, throwing away the Nightmare respawn and now getting that mid turret, just brute forcing it. For sure, every single turret on the outside of the base will be taken, and look at the jungle play from Sutsujin, man. The guy is active as heck every single time. The farming speed is something that this guy has every single time we've seen him in the Land of Dawn.
The good thing though for EVOS Glory, oh actually no. I mean the mid lane, the passive has been broken down. So that is a huge positive coming in for EVOS, and also the top lane. They fell asleep, didn't really realize. Oh, that minion also 3 of them. Actually, they definitely jinxed me.
Wow, no turret
Instant
passives
jinx.
left. Shevin called it out, and the caster curse immediately takes root.
Now you know how it feels, man.
In the worst way possible.
All right, for EVOS, what's the idea here? Even
That's a big winner crown.
Even if they take it to the late game, they don't have a crazy late game damage output source. I mean, Brand is on the Lodger that's supposed to be winning in the lane. You're not supposed to really compare and fight against a carry for damage output later on. We've seen Bigachon pull it off though, right? The early game composition in the late game, and look at that play!
Edok again and again, this time it's Fluffy! Skylar displaces himself from the curse of blood. Dreams gets brought back by Kyron, who's on a killing spree. The Dominators descend, Annabelle trying to run away, but he gets caught. Dyron! All the way under the turret! Forcing Clockhood and Brand's back! I'm not too sure about that one, buddy. But he did get the job done. Now both of them will be forced back so far away. RRQ really stepping on the gas pedal right now.
A bit too hot-blooded there from Dyron, but it is a win nonetheless for Rex Rectum Kaon. They're looking to get this turret down, and they did. About 8k gold lead, but remember, it was 8k before, and it got turned around with the worst draft to do it. So anything can still happen in this game, especially it's classical derby.
He was just really severely lacking in the damage output at this point. You're saying that RRQ, despite the fact that the Ogi Shadow Kill is casted, the Curse of Blood is casted, they don't care. They just move forward, and they know that as long as they get Fluffy, there is no counter engage available. Now, going for the Lord once more. Dyron has shown that if there's anything you know about him, the man is aggressive. But it's Edok that's making this play. Look at the Spirit of Alpha though.
Oh my god, Fluffy gets 0 right this time! Rins in the midst of it all with the Crimson Beacon. Dreams thrown back by Rins! Dreams is not able to buy the immortality, but Skylar gets rid of Clocker in the mid lane, and Sutsujin just cuts Dreams up there, even with the immortality.
A whole lot of gate over here from RRQ's lineup. Even the Spirit of Alpha is used to brought back one of the members of EVOS. And now Sutsujin will have his way with the Lord. Can they do it, or do they want to end here? No way, right?
You talk about pressure, they're taking the Lord while still pushing every single lane, going for the end potentially.
Wait, go for it. Skylar has the ultimate. They're going to brute force their way into the base. 14 minutes. RRQ Hoshi, the rebuild so far looking amazing.
More than amazing. It's looking perfect. Edom though. What a game. What sets.